Buenas Nafade, Guahusi Jesse Kadahe, and I'm here on another haul of comic books that I got from Infinite Comics. And so if you see my previous videos, you'd see what kind of comics that I get, how it's done. It's my first one that bids gets the comics, and so I'll show you what ones I got from my recent picks. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up and I'll explain why each one that I chose, because there are a lot of different comics out there and a lot of people that have different tastes, so I'll show you the ones that I have. So my first one I have is called Kid Venom #1. This one here is a great one. I've heard about him, came out in another Spider series, but by looking through it, it looked like a really good read, and so I decided to pick this one up for the first one. The second one I got was The Blood Hunt #1, and this one over here is one of the first Super Sorcerer Supreme of Doctor Doom. And so this one was another one that I found and I decided to get that. This one over here was Darth Vader. This is the first appearance of like the one in The Mandalorian #1, where they had the IG-88. This one I think is the IG-90, I think it was. And so this one is also a good pickup. I usually get first appearances or keys when they have them available. This one over here I chose was the very final series of the Superior Spider-Man, where Dr. Octopus gets into the body of Peter Parker. So I got that one. Going in, I found this really cool cover. This is when Eddie Brock had a cancer, and Venom was trying to find him. But I got it mostly for the cover. Sometimes if you see it, I'll get them either for the cover or the story or the keys. Okay, next one I got was Supergirl, and this one over here is one of the negative color cover. So you actually see the black bleed into the other parts, especially the costumes. So I got it because of the cover for this one. Looking in here, I know this is a first appearance, I believe, of I think the Illuminati, but I have to verify that. But this is another key that when I saw it, so I had to get this one. This is the second appearance of the Red She-Hulk, which we find out is Betty Ross, and she's fighting her father, Thunderbolt Ross, in the cover. So this one I have to get. Looking through here, I also like to collect a lot of the marriage issues. So this is the marriage issue of The Thing, and I believe Alicia in this one. So I got this one here. I got a #1, another one I like to get keys. Doctor Strange #1. Not much of a key, but it's #1, so I decided to get that one. Looking through here, I thought this was a cool cover. We have female of Daredevil as well as of Muse, and so I saw this one and I decided it's such a beautiful cover to get that one as well. This one here, one of my interesting ones I like is Typhoid Mary. So when I found this full variant of it, I decided to get this one just because she's on the cover. Another #1, I believe is the key of the team appearance. This is the Doom Division. So this one here I also decided to get. I thought this was a very cool part. I think there's more people, but Galactus transforms Spider-Gwen. Okay, that one was a good one. And I saw this one also, which was Galactus transforming Rogue as a herald. So these are two things that were back to back, so I decided to get that. This one over here, thought this was a key. They said it was how he got the crystal for his lightsaber, Luke Skywalker, so I decided to get this one as well. Again, a #1, Hellion. I think when I read this one said that this was the return of the Goblin Queen. so I decided to get this one as well. I got this one just for a cool cover, Mr. Wolverine. These painted covers I really like. So this one here, and then another one here. Again, I picked up things for just different reasons, but most of these ones are for the covers for this set. This one here I thought was very cool. It's the first appearance of another Howlet in here, so I decided to get this one. I saw this one over here. This is another #1 of Laura Kinney Wolverine. Okay, so #1s are usually, again, key ones that I like to pull up. Here's another one, Wolverine. Okay, this one's another one I decided to get. This one here is a first appearance of, I think, the dead cat and the dead mouse, or like Deadpool. So this is another first appearance, but they're all animals. I have this one, I think I'm missing #5, but I'm trying to collect all 5 issues. I have 4 of them out of 5, so this one I had to get when I saw it available. I have this one here in the regular where it's not foil, so when I saw it with a foil, I decided to get it just to match it on here. Great cover. Here I have a couple of first appearances of the Reavers, and so when I saw another one for like $2, it was a steal, so I decided to get this one. Okay, I have another X-Men. This was before they brought back Destiny, and so this was a cool, if she did stay dead, this would have been a cool issue, but I love this story, so I decided to get it again. Okay, this one's a classic cover. Okay, this was in the Omega Red story arc, and so I haven't had this one to finish the arc, so this is one I had to get, and it's also a newsstand, so another plus. I got this one over here. I believe this is the one where Eddie Brock grabs onto Peter Parker, and he has the Venom on him because the suit, because he never feels any danger when he gets grabbed. So this is a key appearance of just the hand grabbing Peter Parker. This one over here I have also, but this is a newsstand of the death of what's the name? Agavia Stain, I think his name is. So I decided to get this one here. I love homage covers, and Mighty Mouse is one of my favorites. So this one here with the Return of the Dark Knight cover was something that I wanted just because of novelty. I saw this one over here. This was a first appearance of White Rabbit's bigger version, I guess I can call her, and so I decided to get this one as well. This one here, it's a key. I'm not sure what it was, but when I saw it, usually I said I try to pick it up, and they'll let you know if a comic is key. So you would have to go to Key Collector and find out what it is. This one here, Hero in Crisis. There's a couple of people who do die in this issue, and so I decided. I think Wally West was one of them in here, so I decided to get this one. Okay, this one here I decided just to get because it's just a cool collab. You see in here a bunch of the DC characters with a bunch of, it looks like Scooby-Doo and some other Bugs Bunny and stuff. So this is one I want to collect. Okay, again, I'm crazy for Art Germ covers, so I found this one here. This one I wanted to pick up. I do love Harley Quinn, and so this one here was a good cover, and so I'm trying to complete this set also, so I'm slowly getting that one. Another cool cover I decided to get, this was a Cho cover, and it is Hellboy, and so Hellboy is one of my favorite characters also, so I picked up this one. Okay, I got some indies. Indies, very random. You can't really see what comes out good or not. You just have to follow. So I found this one, and this one sounded like a pretty good series, so I'm gonna try to follow this one. And then this #1 of A House of Slaughter. Okay, this was saying from the world of something is killing the children. So this is a #1 that I wanted to get. This was very popular, but this is the 3rd printing of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So I got this one. Wasn't able to get the 1st or 2nd. I thought this was a cool cover. It's not that very popular, but you know, I want to usually get a read on some other comic books that I'm not used to. So I grabbed that one just to try it. Void Rivals. Okay, this one's another one I try to get if it's possible. So I picked up this one here. Another indie I decided to get. Okay, just the cover looks pretty interesting. I'm not sure how it is, but I love Deadly Class. And I had #1, so finding a 2nd print of #2 was a no-brainer when I wanted to get that series. I got a couple of older ones that I saw. This one over here, Captain America has an appearance of Daredevil. Okay, and then I have one here with the Fantastic Four, and you have of course the cameo with Spider-Man, or guest starring. This one over here, the Iron Fist. Sometimes they have mid ones which are still affordable because you know they're not mint, but if you want to get one, it's cool to get. They say this is the first I want to say interracial kiss in comic books, so I'll keep that one. The Porcupine, thought there was a cool character, so I decided to get this one here. Okay, Defenders. Whenever I find some Defenders, I know this is another first appearance. Not sure which one it was, but I love Defenders also. Any of those teen older books I usually try to get. I found this one. That's a pretty interesting one. This one is the girl, or actually in this character is a male Zula, but this is supposed to be the Grace Jones character in the Conan the Barbarian movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger was. So I decided to get this one. Another classic cover over here. I think this is the one with Carol Danvers, or one of the first appearances of a character. Not a main character, but one that does play along in comics. I have a nicer version of this one, but you can never say wrong to Shogun Warrior #1. Okay, so most likely this is the one I'll be reading more than the one that I have that is better. The final series issue of the Spider-Man and the Uncanny X-Men team up. Okay, this was the final issue, so I decided to get that one. And then I have a couple of signed comics that I found. This one over here, if you look down here, it's a signature of the artist, so I got that one. Here's another signed comic that I decided to get right here. This is by Raphael Albuquerque, I think his name is. Another one, this is signed by Tucci, the creator of She. And one more signed comic I have is Strowman for this issue here. And coming down to the end, I have like two Image comics. I usually try to also find newsstand issues, so this was a newsstand one that they had, and another one was Cyber Force. So whenever I get to see any kind of these ones that are bringing nostalgia, I try to get them. So this is another newsstand here. So that is all I wanted to present to you. If you saw anything that you thought was pretty good, let me know. And thank you for watching. So this is Maasi, and goodbye.